This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone, welcome again to this new session. Uh, so I was going through your assignment yesterday, and I have shared comments for few, and I did not have gone through all the assignments. So what I thought is I'll go through go through the assignments today also, and will share my feedback with you. So I saw a few of the emails also about the question about blockers. So I just got email from Josna also. So Josna, it seems you started a bit late on it, but
Yeah,
that's fine, no problem. So let's talk on this. So in the meantime, everyone join. So then we will start our attendance. But let's go through the blockers first. Let's start with it
okay.
quickly. So do you want me to share the access with you? Are
Yeah,
you
I
going to
can
share?
share. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I shared the access.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, this is where I am. I'm trying to do this one. Where is this one? Yeah, here
Mm-hmm.
in my Jenkins. Every time I try to build on this project, it's saying
Uh-huh.
that
Can you show the log?
yeah, yeah. Okay, log. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it failed actually. So click on that. Okay.
Mhm. It says
Can you
something
scroll?
about the Git. Huh?
Uh, can you scroll down, please?
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, if you are seeing this error, can anyone suggest what's the problem here? Because we have already gone through this error. So,
The Git
anyone
is
wants to
not
try? Yeah, somebody says something, right?
the Git is not installed, I think.
But
Yeah, Git is
Okay.
not in.
Who is
huh?
this?
Yeah, that's what I saw. But I already have Git in my I.
No,
Uh-huh.
you don't have the Git actually. That's why it's not on the slave machine, Jenkins slave.
Okay. I have to do it on the slave machine too. That's so.
Yes, because build is running on Jenkins slave, right?
But why is I mean I did not restrict it, so it should also. I mean I install Git in the master thing.
No, no. So
Uh-huh.
wherever your build would be running, there
Uh-huh.
Git
Yeah,
needs to be
actually,
installed.
I mean, before creating the slave machines, it was working fine. After that, it was not working.
No, before creating the slave machine, it was running on your master, Jenkins
Hmm.
master, and
Yeah.
you may have installed your Git there only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Now,
I
can
have to
you,
go to the notes.
right, Jenkins slave 01, go there. Yeah, this one. No, log in there, SSH to this machine, install Git quickly.
Here, here.
Yeah, on Jenkins slave 01, pick up this instance 18189. FSH to this instance.
What
There
is
is
it?
nothing. There is nothing to do here.
Okay.
You
Where do I
can
have to go?
manually go to this instance, log into this
Oh,
instance.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, FSH to this instance.
Here I
Yeah,
have to
Jarvis.
install the gear. Sudo.
Yes, yes, yes. Sudo yum install git. Yeah, Jarvis. We just started. So, guys who just joined, so we just started, and I thought it good to. In the meantime, everyone joins. I thought it good to go through the blockers first. So, in some time, we'll go through our attendance also, and then after going through the blockers, we'll start Terraform today.
It's still showing the error. I mean, did I do it only on the slave one? Okay, I got it.
No, actually, it needs to be installed on both the machines. So
Yeah, yeah,
just
I got it.
understand, yeah,
Yeah,
install it on Jenkins 02 also.
I got it. I'll do it.
So you can
Refresh.
quickly go to your AWS and see the IP.
Yeah. Mm,
Click on 02, take the IP. Yes, now just right.
uh,
Yeah. Can you click on red one? Yeah. Now it started.
okay. So no, it's fine now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I got it.
Okay. And I hope you already have configured the Maven also, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Then it will go fine.
Okay.
Okay. So you can. Any other question?
No, I'm good. I mean, did you get my like screenshot? I mean, you can check it later.
Yeah, so I got your screenshots. I will check it later. And you told that you got some problem in uploading those screenshots, right?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, when I'll also open that one quickly. Quick, quick. See, what I did is I just created AWS, something like
Hmm.
this.
Okay.
I I went to projects. I created some folders like this.
Uh,
Is this
no,
not the
you
process?
can just
That's
create a simple folder. No, you don't have to create folders here.
fine. Okay.
On your terminal only create the folders.
Okay.
Yeah,
Create the
it's
folders
simple.
and
Like I
then.
said, yeah, inside the repo, so
Hmm.
you create one repo,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Create one repo, maybe DevOps repo something. Inside
Uh,
it, create multiple folders: AWS,
okay.
Linux, Docker, Ansible, like that. And
Uh-huh.
inside those folders, upload your documents. Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Okay. I'll do it quickly. Is it okay for you?
Quickly. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Okay. I have to go to not my downloads. Just my downloads, right?
Um, so do one thing. Let me
Mm-hmm.
show. So can you go back uh,
Is
on your screen? Can you click on Jyotsna, your ID?
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. To clone it.
Here only, I can see Jyotsna Yenugu slash
Here.
AWS.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
So remove this AWS, go to Jyotsna Yenugu.
Hmm.
No, on your this one, GitHub, I'm saying.
Okay, you're saying the go to the main one.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Click on it on. Just click on it. Yes.
Yeah, I
Now
got it.
here, you will see create repo. No, no.
No,
Where
no,
you
no,
can?
this.
Can you go back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Create
Here,
repo is somewhere here.
can you click on repositories? The second tab above, after, oh, yeah, here, create
Mhm.
new. Can you click on new? Yes. And
Public.
give here the name DevOps repo, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Create repo.
Mhm.
Right. And now do one thing, just copy this HTTPS, copy it. Click on that part. You can do that one
Yeah.
also.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Now go to your, yeah, here,
Git.
clone.
Uh, clone. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Git clone, paste it. Yeah. Right. That's fine. So CD
Mhm.
to DevOps. CD to DevOps.
Okay.
No, no, it's small, no?
All
You
right.
have
Sorry. Yeah.
created yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, just
And
enter.
enter.
You are inside DevOps, you are in the master branch. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now it is MKDIR.
I
There
did.
is no
Oh,
space.
no space. Sorry. Sorry. Okay.
And then you can create first folder as Linux, second as Git, third as
I'll
Jenkins.
just upload one picture. Let's see how does it go.
Mhm. CD to Linux. And then copy all your Linux stuff in this folder. Here.
Now, okay, it will be created here in the Git.
It will, no, no, you have to push it now. First of all,
Oh,
git add, you know that, right? Don't
oh,
forget.
okay.
Git
So
add,
I can
git
also
commit.
do a JPG and pictures too. I thought only dot sh files. So the same
Uh,
process for the picture too.
yes, yes, yes.
Screenshots.
So, whatever the screenshot you have taken,
Okay. Yeah.
copy everything inside the Linux. So, let
Mhm.
me do one thing. You can do that one later on also. First of all, git
Yeah.
add dot, git
Yeah.
commit,
Mm-hmm.
git commit hyphen m,
Yeah.
and then you can give some meaningful message like added a new folder in the new repo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
But I
I
think
did something.
folders cannot be committed, right? Yes.
and no, everything will be committed.
Initial commit, nothing to commit. Okay. This is nothing to commit.
Uh, can you check
Yeah,
git
first we
status?
have to add some files into that folder, then only we can commit.
Ah, right, right. So you add something and then it
Add,
will be shown. Yeah.
add the picture, the screenshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can add screenshot.
Okay. I forgot what was the command for that. Git.
Copy. You can use copy, right? Wherever you have saved your screenshot,
Mm-hmm.
copy from that location and then give dot because you are in the same folder where you have to copy. So do you know where you have your
Yeah,
screenshots?
it's in the documents.
So do one thing, CP tilde,
Mm-hmm.
give tilde
Yeah, tilde.
slash capital D O U, use tab.
Yeah, okay. Documents. AWS.
Use tab. Always
Okay.
use tab.
Okay. Shit. No, it's not coming.
If it's not coming using the this tab, that means that it's not there. So now it is good. So do you know where it
Uh,
is?
should be here. It's there. Documents and AWS is a folder
Right.
name.
Yes. Yes. Then go there again. Documents and then AWS. It's not showing here.
It's not showing.
Can you? Yeah. Can you tab? Press tab.
Yeah, I did. I'm pressing the tab, but it's not showing. It's weird. Documents. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's CD or CP?
No, no, it is CD only, CP only because we are going to copy.
Copy.
So
Yeah.
can you do one thing?
Okay. I'll just go
You
back
know,
and see how to copy the.
can you go back and see type PWD?
Okay.
So you have this here only, right? In the user's job only, right?
No, yeah, that's not DevOps is not where I'm. DevOps is the one that I created on the GitHub, right? I should go back.
No, don't go back. So do you know in which user you have this
Yeah,
AWS?
that JOE 145. I
Okay,
think.
can you do one thing? Can you go back to your that browser, the folder? Can you go to the that same folder you were showing on the
Okay,
Windows?
I can copy the thing here. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm here.
You are here only. So how to see? I'm not good in this. So here it is, right? So it
Yeah.
is Joel 14.
Yeah, I should go and type it here.
Type it that way then. Copy, type full.
Am I right? Oh, the
Right.
C should be there. C and O.
It do not pick this way. No, no, it do not pick this way. This is the Windows format. So it is users. Joe. Um, what is the path? This one. CD. So give this path.
This
You
path.
already inside the Joel. I know that you already inside
Yeah.
the Joel 1.4.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
and you came back. Now can you give PWD? It's Joel 1.4, Joel
Okay.
4, right?
Joy. Uh-huh.
Joe, right?
Joe 145.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
And now go to documents. So this is inside OneDrive. Oh, okay. Okay, now I got it. So go inside OneDrive,
Okay.
CD, capital ONE, capital O, capital tab, use tab. Right. Documents, capital D, tab, yeah, AWS,
Oh, it's
right.
coming now. Okay.
Now enter.
CD only, right?
Yeah, CD.
Uh-huh.
Now you know the path for your where you have created the clone the DevOps Linux, right?
Yeah. There's a
You know that
picture. I mean,
She can copy directly right away, right? Instead of transferring each picture, each image file.
path? Yes, yes, yes. So now copy from here to your I mean this
Git.
DevOps repository. Yeah. So copy, simple copy,
Uh-huh.
star.
Star. Okay. All
Yeah,
for all.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then give the path for your Linux that repository DevOps.
Okay.
So it is in. I
Git.
think you have. No,
My name and then DevOps.
can you scroll up? Can you scroll up on the screen? It was in. It was. Wait. So it was in.
This one.
Can you scroll a bit down? You have. You know. Uh, s- okay. Scroll a bit down. Mm-hmm. Come down. Come down. Yeah, here. So you have this. Wait. So you have this here. C
Mm-hmm.
user Joe DevOps.
This
So
one.
do one thing. Give tilde slash DevOps.
Okay.
Right.
CP
Copy tilde.
star
Tilde. Yeah.
slash.
Slash. Yeah. Tab. Use tab.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Discover. Yes.
DevOps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Slash. And
And
that's
then
it.
Linux.
Yeah. Inside Linux. Yeah. Linux and slash. Yeah. Done. Now go
Yeah.
to this one. Go to give the command cd tilde DevOps Linux. You know why we have given the tilde?
I forgot. No.
Because tilde signifies our home directory. That's why.
Ah, yeah, you told the first class, very first class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now
think, yeah.
it's
Okay.
copied here. So come out of this one. Git add, git commit, git push.
Okay.
CD one step back. CD one step back.
Well, okay, once. Oh,
It's
it's
always
what?
better to yeah, it's
Okay.
always better to come out of the repo where you are saving data. Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, git add you already done.
The git
Can you check
commit too.
git status? Can you check git status? Just to
Okay.
be confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So all these files will be committed now. So git
Okay.
commit hyphen m, give some message.
Okay. That's a git push, right?
Git push, yeah. Here you have to give username and okay, that's fine. Now go to your repo, refresh it on the browser here, github.com. Refresh it.
Yeah. The problem was like I thought only for that was only for the programs and the code, and not for this pictures too. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I
So
heard.
now you have so now DevOps is there inside one folder with name Linux is here. Now
Mhm.
you can similarly you can create one more folder for
Yeah, actually, I
Git,
dumped everything, I guess. Okay, I'll change the names and all.
right? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So now you're good, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry for taking so long.
No problem. No
Yeah,
problem.
I have some more thing. I promise that I'll be done by tomorrow.
Oh, okay. No problem. Sure.
Okay.
Any other question?
I had some question too. Okay, hold on. I think I forgot the question. I typed it somewhere. I'll ask you in the
Yeah.
email.
Sure.
Otherwise,
No problem. Sure.
yeah.
Okay. So you can stop sharing. So anyone, guys, anyone wants to ask question?
Yeah, it's me.
Who? Okay. Yeah, Atash. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think everyone joins. So can we go through the attendance quickly, and then we will continue going through the
Yeah, sure.
questions. Okay, that would be quick. No problem. So let me open it first. Okay. So it's okay. So do we have Farwa here? Okay. Do we have Zuhair? Zuhair did not join. Okay. Then Jyotsna is here. Okay, let me mark the attendance. And then Kruti. Kruti is here. So yeah, I got your ping, Kruti. Thanks. And then Kevin. Yeah, I can see Kevin. Kevin, are you able to hear me? Kevin, I can see you, but I cannot hear you. Okay. Okay, I got the ping, Kevin. Thanks. So Ehtasham.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Ehtasham, thank you. Saravani.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you, Saravani. Priyanka. Priyanka, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thanks, Priyanka. And Upama, Chinmay?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, thanks, Chinmay. Upama?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you, Upama. And Pahlavi?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thanks, Pahlavi. And Jarges?
Here.
Okay, great. Thanks, Jarges. So, okay, that's all good. So, yeah. So let us go through the question. So, who was having the question? So let me share the screen.
Yeah, it's me, Etisham.
Etisham, okay. So I'm going to share the screen with you, Etisham. Make presenter. Yes. Yep. Now you can share it. So, Etisham, what was the question actually? Hello, are you able to hear me?
One second. Okay. Yeah, it was on mute. Now, can
Oh,
you hear me?
yes, I can. Yeah.
So I'm having trouble accessing the instance from this. Like it says connection timed out.
Okay.
I
So,
did check the security group. It is like,
mhm, okay. So so you already checked everything, right?
yeah,
So it's already all traffic. Okay. Okay. So can we check your you created it in a default VPC or the new VPC?
default.
The default VPC, right?
And we can try again, like another one.
Yeah.
All good, right?
Yeah, it's can you scroll up? Yeah, it's default VPC. Yes. It's all good, right? Add storage. Okay. Security group. Okay. And then choose the same key pair, test key. You have this on your machine, right?
Yes.
Earlier you was having the thing. No, can just wait for some time. Let it be complete that status check, sir. So do
No,
you,
it did. It takes like 15-20 seconds and then it connection abort. It says timed out. I'm not doing anything.
okay. No, this issue comes now only, or you was having
No, it happened after I did the VPC. I created the VPC and everything, and then I deleted everything. But maybe like there was some misconfiguration which I forgot to revert back.
oh, okay.
But yeah, it happened after the VPC session.
Oh, okay. So in the meantime, it complete the status checks. Can we go to your VPC, default VPC? Yeah, click on VPC. On the left side, you can see VP. Yeah, okay.
Here,
Mhm. Okay. On the left side, can you click on subnets? Can you scroll this to the right side?
which one? This.
On the same screen, yeah. Can you go to the right side? Yes. The cases. Subnet. Yes. No. Route table. Can you click on route table on the left side? Click on routes. This one. Okay. And then click on subnet associations. Can we do one thing?
Yeah.
Can we, because you have done everything in this region, right? Ohio region, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Change your region. So let's first go to your instance. I think it should be up and running now. Let's try to log into that one.
So you want to try it again?
No, it's, can you try, yeah, you can try to log in from your machine. Yeah. Enter. So it's not connecting, right?
It is trying to connect, but after some time it is timed out.
Uh, so it should not take that much of time. So let's do one thing. Can you switch on to another region? Currently, you're in Ohio. Can you switch on to another region? First of all, do one thing. Just terminate both the instances here.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll forget to terminate both the instances here. Yeah, terminate. Go to any other region. Maybe US West to, yeah, Oregon, or yeah, any region
Should I create
here.
one over here?
Yeah, yeah. Create one instance here. Okay, you give the same settings, create it. Give me just 1 minute. I'm getting the call from Sean. Just give me 1 minute only.
So,
In the meantime, it will be up and running. Okay. So did you guys started getting the calls from the training team?
yes,
Okay. So what did they ask from you?
uh, like the basics about the what we have done till now.
Okay. And though I know that you would have all answered everything, so how was your conversation?
It was good. It was fine. Then he said that it'll be starting marketing soon.
Okay, that's good. So I'm also preparing my feedback also. So I'm today I'm going to give them the detailed feedback.
No, I think this is also having the same problem.
No, no, no. So let complete this status checks. So you can only be able to log in only once status check show two by two. And in the
Okay.
meantime, let us see your security group also. So have you created a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
security? Let us check the security group. Yeah, edit it. Yeah, it's fine here now. Uh, Let us wait for 1 more minute. It will be up and running soon.
So the I have one question. Like, is so if we have few instances running in one region, it will not show up on the other region.
Yeah, so you have to switch back and forth in between these regions to see the instances. But one more thing, you may not be able to access instance if it's not open. The instance that is running in one region, you cannot be able to go access the another instance running in different region.
Okay. And that key is not valid for the other region too.
Yes. Well, key can be used. I think key can be used, but then I mean, like you have chosen the same key. If you have chosen the same key, it will
It
work
was not showing up like to choose the same key.
in the different region.
Yeah, just now when I tried.
Uh, okay, but manually you can do that. You can copy it and then you can start using it. Yeah. Can you try it now?
Yeah, now it's working.
Yes. Maybe because while deleting the VPC, you may have deleted some settings there.
Okay. So
Yeah.
is there any way to like get to the default or no, I just have to do it
No,
manually?
do one thing. Do one thing. Today we're going to start with the Terraform. So using Terraform, you can create your own VPC very quickly. So and then you can create your instance within that VPC. It will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So any
All
other
right.
question?
No, that is.
Okay, that's fine. So you can stop sharing, guys. Anyone else have any question?
I do.
Yeah, Upama, please.
So while I was working on the Ansible,
Mm-hmm.
I tried to upload the index.html file,
Mm-hmm.
and for some reason it wasn't going through. And I did use FileZilla. I'm not sure if I can use that.
Can you share your screen, please?
Sure.
I have.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So I tried using this software to upload the file.
Upload the file to the
Uh,
GitHub. You're
no,
saying?
no, to the Ansible temp file, the index.html.
Oh, okay. Um, I think it can work. Which tool is this one? FileZilla. Okay.
Yeah, FileZilla. And then over here it says that I have the index.html.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go in and try to do the listing, it doesn't show up. Let me see if I can this one. Like over here, when I do ls, it doesn't show up.
Okay.
And I also tried doing like the way you did it, and
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't working. So I tried all of these way to do it, and it wasn't showing up.
Okay. So are you sure?
Mhm.
It's in the home Upama DevOps index.html.
Yes, because let's see.
So currently in you are in the home directory, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and if I
CD DevOps.
let me see.
Yeah, can you do ls hyphen l? No, you already insert the DevOps. ls
Oh,
hyphen l. Nothing
okay.
here.
Now, okay. I just uploaded the file. I don't know where it went. So I just do vim index.html and then copy and paste it. Is that
No,
correct?
no, 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 no. So do I think you downloaded it, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the index I have shared, you downloaded, right?
Yes, it's in my
So
desktop.
it should be on your downloads folder, in your downloads folder.
Okay. But
So
I
can you?
extracted that to the desktop. So is that gonna matter?
No, because by default, whenever you download it it downloads in the downloads folder.
Okay.
So can you do ls-l tilde slash downloads
Sure.
tab? We always use
Sorry.
tab because it will give you some confidence.
Sorry, I accidentally pressed up.
Okay. So why does you Control C? Okay.
That is
ls-l. downloads. Enter. What is Control C? Okay. No. Oh, okay. So this is a lot of data here, actually.
Yeah. Let me see.
So you must have your file here, index. Can you, if you can also do like ls-l downloads slash index.
Dot HTML.
Yeah, yeah, that will give, yeah. Tab, use tab.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, no, it's not here. It's not here. First of all, we need to find out where your index.html is. So you are saying that it's on your desktop, right?
Yeah, this one.
Uh, so it is on your desktop. So yeah, so let us go on, or yeah. Can you go back to your, yes. Now do one thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, change it with the desktop. Okay. And then yeah, so it's here, right? Now
Yeah.
copy it in your uh, DevOps folder. So now you have the location from where you have to copy it. Now try to use the SAP command.
CPI. Let me see.
Yeah,
I have to look at it. I'm sorry.
no problem. No, give the same location where your PEM file is,
Okay.
hyphen I, and then space where your PEM file location is.
Downloads.
No, tilde. It should be tilde. Just so okay. Uh, Try to know the meaning of tilde. Tilde is your home directory, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's always, if you go to the Windows, if it's same for all the operating system. So after your home directory, other directories will start, like documents, downloads, desktop. All the directories will start after your home directory. So
So
to shorten this up, now you have this in here, right?
yeah. So do I have to put tilde in front of the desktop too, or can I just type it down?
No, you can now copy the same thing. Like in I can see above slash c, you can directly copy the same, or you can use tilde also. Tilde slash desktop index.html.
Ah,
It's simple. Use tab index, yeah, and then give the same ec2 hyphen user at the rate same. You can give it here
let me
where
see.
you have to copy it. Yeah. Yes.
Now it worked. Thank you.
Yeah. So now you see what was the issue here. The
Yes.
issue was yeah,
File
the
location.
source. So there should be source location, destination location. So source location was not correct, right?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. So any other question?
No, that was it. Thank you.
Okay, great. You can stop sharing. So guys, anyone else have any question?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, Chinmay.
Yeah,
So
in Jenkins, I had one problem I shared with you that it is building on the master instead of that slave. You said that you will fix it, and I mean, 2 days ago or yesterday, I was doing the same, and it is the same. It did not run on the slave. It is running on the master.
it's building with a master. That's what you're
Yes,
saying?
yes, yes.
Okay. So
Until
okay,
unless
so
I
now I'm
restrict it.
okay. So now I'm not able to see the top level navigation, all the controls on my machine. So let me quickly refresh my machine, it will not impact you. So you will all be in soon. So Chinmay, I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to give you the access, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have given you.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can. Okay, so it's saying that building on master, right?
Yes.
And you have the other nodes also, right?
Yeah, I do have that slave.
Can we go to your nodes?
Okay. You mean this Jenkins slave?
No, no. Here it will be nodes, manage nodes,
Manage nodes?
something.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we have the Jenkins slave,
Mhm.
and it is up and running, right? This
Yes.
Jenkins slave. Okay. Also, can you click on this Jenkins slave? Configure, configure. Click on configure. Keep this agent online as much as possible. Just possible. Okay. Okay. Click on save. Hmm, projects tied to Jenkins. Can we do one thing? Can we again? Can you delete this agent and let us add again this agent? It would be fast. Yes.
Okay. Do I have to create another instance or?
No, no, no. Instance would be fine. We just have
Okay.
to reconfigure it, re-add it. New node. Yeah. You can give any name. Jenkins. Yeah. Give here the remote directory. You can give or leave Jenkins anything. So here, you yeah. In this one launch method SSH host. Give that host. Okay. Give the credentials. No, no. That's fine. That's fine. Nothing to do here. So the host key verification strategy should be, can you click on this? Yeah. And then keep this agent online as much as possible. That's good. Save it. No, no, requirement. No, 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 no. Unclick this one. Save it. Uh, I think it should be good now. Can you click on notes? Yeah, now I think it's good. Can you again run this project? Click on blue ball. It's saying master only. So need to check it again, Chinmay. Actually, why it is running on master? Because the default nature is because I've given in the agent that run this agent as much as possible. So it will by default take the agent only.
Yeah, that's why I did another, I mean, I created another instance and did the one because,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after practice, so
Mm-hmm.
I already terminated those instance. So I had created those instance
Mm-hmm.
and again did the same and it is showing this one. I followed all the instructions you have provided.
So in your second instance also it is again running on the master only?
Yes.
That's weird because okay. So I'll look into this one and then I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened if you change the CPU setting on the node?
Which one?
There is a
Which
CPU setting, 2 or 1. I think it happened to me also, but maybe I did something on CPU setting, then its problem is solved.
so where you are saying?
There is a CPU setting. Yeah, the executor. Maybe master have 2 and these one is 1.
Oh,
The
okay. This,
executor. Yeah,
okay.
slave is 1, right? Maybe master is 2.
So we need to give here, we need to increase the number of executors.
No, everything I did the same. Make it 1.
Okay. In
Okay.
master node also.
Yes, I think it's right.
I'm not sure, but my one
Okay,
fixed
let
after that.
Also, can you click again here in the master configure? Can you click on the configure again? Yeah. Change it this one. Use this node as much as possible to. Can you click here? Only build job with label expression matching this node. Yeah. Now it will run.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that one also executors number of executors. So let's try to build it.
Okay, do I have to change on the slave or
Nothing. Nothing. In
okay.
slave we already made that use this node as much as possible.
Yes. Yeah.
Now it is running on slave. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other question, Chinmay?
No, I'm pretty good.
Okay. So you can stop sharing. Any other question, guys, from anyone else? Okay. So we are good. Okay. So today we are going to start with the Terraform. Oh. So guys, just give me a moment. Let me again refresh it because if you can see my screen, I'm not able to see that top level controls. So it will be quick. Okay, so now it's good. I'm able to see it now. So today we are going to start with the Terraform. So guys, you have seen that on the AWS we have done a lot of things, and everything we have done manually. When I say manually, it was just like going to the AWS console and creating the instances, configuring the uh, security group, configuring the firewalls, and then also creating the VPC, and then doing all the stuff like creation of subnets, uh, gateways, route, subnet association with the route table. So it took a lot of time actually. So if I tell you the VPC creation process, I think it took us some 15-20 minutes. And then again, when it comes to the destroy, it again took around 10-15 minutes for the destroy also. So now we have Terraform is a kind of infrastructure as a code tool. So now what we are going to do is we are going to write code which will actually create the infrastructure on AWS for us. So we have seen Ansible, what it was doing, it was we have written the code, and then according to that code, it was installing, it was provisioning the environments for us. So we already have the machine, we already have the infrastructure. So Ansible was provisioning that infrastructure. Now we what we are going to do, we are also going to create the infrastructure itself. So once infrastructure is up and running, then we can run the provisioning, Ansible for provisioning that infrastructure. So a very good one, real life example I can tell you is that we are using currently in my organization, we are heavily dependent on Terraform. So we are using Terraform extensively for all our infrastructure creation requirement. So the situation, you can all you know say the same thing in your discussions. When you will join the organization, you can say the same thing in your discussion also. So what I'm currently doing here is I'm creating the full environments on the AWS. Now this full environment is divided into two environments. One is dev and the second is QA. So guys, if you can see my screen, that's a very good topic. So I wanted to share many things with you so that you can take a clue from here, you can build your understanding, and then while your conversation, while your interviews also, you can say all these things. So from here on, listen everything very carefully, build your understanding, ask questions here also. So I'm going to log on to my machine, my organization machine, AWS account rather, I should say. Okay, so here what you just have seen that because it's a very common question among the organization. So how are you logging to your organization AWS account? You can say that we are logging through the SAML authentication. So SAML authentication is that you've seen first page where first page was there, and I have given the username and password. It was the same username and password which is configured with the Active Directory AD. So it was my AD credentials. Now AD credential means, so whenever you join any organization, they will create your one account. So it will be a one account policy. So within an organization, same account, using the same account, you can be able to log on to multiple applications, whether it is a Jenkins, whether it is the Ansible Tower, whether it is your AWS account, any application, you will going to use the same login ID, password. You can set it up according to your, you can set up your password. You are going to use the same login ID throughout the different applications. So we call it Active Directory integration with different applications. So if you take the example of Jenkins, so we have that provision where we can integrate Active Directory with the Jenkins, and whatever the the ID that have been created initially in our AD, the same can be used to log into the Jenkins. So same thing I've shown you. I first of all, one screen was there where I've given username, password, and then there were roles. So in AWS, there we create the roles. According to the role, we can give permissions to different users. So now I'm in. Now I can show you the environment. So um, the situation here is I'm creating full environments for the dev teams. Why? Because I'm working closely with the developers, development team. So I am the primary DevOps contact for the one of the development team here. So whenever they start working on any release or any change, they require the environment where they can where they can quickly deploy their code. After developing, they can deploy their code to test the changes. In this way, we are giving them the full dev environment and full QA environment. Now the dev environment is in the HA mode, and the QA mode is in the dev environment is in the non-HA mode. QA environment is in the HA mode. HA means highly available. Highly available means, like, we have a stack of Spring Boot, for an example. Now in this Spring Boot stack, we have console, we have a traffic web server, we have the different components of the application. Now, if you are saying that we have multiple instances of the same application created, so that when the traffic increases, there would not our instances would not go down. We call it highly available. To make it possible, we create multiple instances of the same application. That's what we are doing in the QA, but not in the dev. So if I click on running instance, and everything whatever we are creating in the AWS, we are creating through the Terraform itself. So we have created the complete repository of Terraform in Bitbucket. So we just have to clone it, change the variables, change the environment name, and it's all. I will show you that one also. So so in our all the instances, we are giving this tag sub env, and you can see here these are all the environments. So we have the dev here, we have also have the QA here, QA environments. First of all, let me show you the dev environment. So I can take the example of this one. So how many instances are there? Close to 82 instances. On the right side, you can see here, close to 82 instances are here, which are running in the dev environment. So let me show you the QA also. This is the QA environment, and you can see here close to 139 instances are here. So in this way, first of all, we are creating the environments, and then after we create the environments, we set up the CI/CD process on it. And setting up the CI/CD process means, so we are using Bamboo for in my case here, we are using Bamboo for the CI/CD process, and we are using Bitbucket for our repository requirements, and then we are also using the Sonar Cube, where we upload the all the code coverage details, or we upload the projects. And then we are also using the HP45, where HP45 is basically a tool which is used to scan through the artifacts to for any application vulnerability, so that there is no issues there. Whatever the artifact you are creating, there should be no issue with that. So this is in very brief about the CI/CD process. So setting up the CI/CD process means integration with the Bitbucket. So I have shown you in the Jenkins integration with the GitHub. Similarly here, integration with the Bitbucket, and then according to the project, building that project, and then creation of the artifacts, and then integration with the Sonar Cube, and then creation of the RPMs, uploading it to the Nexus, and then HP45 will scan through the artifacts also. It will generate a report for any vulnerability, and then ultimately deploying it on the target machine. So this is in very brief about setting up the environment, and then setting up the CI/CD process, and then helping the dev teams to move from dev environment to the Q environment. It includes creation of the release branches, and then we have a release platform where we integrate that release branch, and we have an automation process where it will pick up the artifact IDs and the hash code of the built artifact, and then it will upload it to the this release platform. So you can remember this thing, you can say it like it's all like you used to help the dev teams to move to the queue environment, and then helping them in their um, uh, environment activities, like whenever the QA team will go through the testing phase, you are there to support the activity. If anything goes wrong on the environment, then you are there to support them. And then after that one, moving to the staging environment, and then moving to the production environment. And ultimately, after everything done, very importantly, we have to destroy the infrastructure, because after we gone through everything, we are not having these environments up and running for all the time. We need to destroy them also, and then for the next release, the same thing, the same process will go on, creation of the environment and doing the same thing which I have told you. So there's a very good use case that you can tell. And here, very important part, which the tool that is playing is the Terraform. It is creating our complete infrastructure, and then we are using the Ansible tower for all the provisioning. For all the provisioning means, application what needs to be installed on those boxes, right? So it is all been done through the Ansible tower. So now I'm going to show you. So guys, let us take a very short break of just 5 to 7 minutes. We will gather again, and I will show you Terraform. We'll run our first script on against our AWS account, and I'll show you how you can be able to create your first instance all through the power of code only. So let us take a quick break of 5 to 7 minutes, then we'll gather back again. Okay, guys, so back again. So, um, okay. So, Pallavi, do we have any WhatsApp group?
Ehtisham, create one.
Your voice is not getting-
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he sent a message. He will create a group.
Who?
The Ehtisham.
Oh, okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah,
So
I
let us.
thought of like had a few questions in between, so I thought we can just share our information and get to know like if they have few doubts.
Okay, okay. So let us start with the Terraform. I'm going to Terraform. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to show you how you can quickly create your instance. So first of all, again, let me tell you again what is Terraform and why there is a requirement of Terraform. So Terraform again is a tool which will make your work easy or make your work automated to create any resources on the AWS. So Terraform supports multiple cloud. So it supports AWS, it supports Azure, it supports GCP, it also supports vSphere also. So it's just not like public cloud providers, it supports the private clouds also. So because it provides the different providers plugin integration, after you integrate with those, you can be able to use them quite effectively, quite easily. So after you configure it on your machine, first of all you need to just install it on your machine, and then you need to trigger the Terraform scripts. You create the Terraform scripts, and once you create it, it will accordingly, whatever the resource you want to create, it will create the same resource on the AWS. What you need to do for that one, first of all you need to install the Terraform, and you can go here, let me share my screen. You can go to my repo here. You can go to the repositories, and then there's a my media wiki here. You can quickly go to this install Terraform here. Copy this shell script. It is simple. Copy this shell script on your machine and just change this version number. You have to change it at two places. Currently it is what I have, because it's some time now. Last time I updated this was on 2nd of December 2018. Let me change it now. So the latest version that I have, I use the same script. I used to use the same script to update the version on my machine. So let me see what is the current version that I have on my machine. It is 12.20. Let me pick this one, update the repo here and here, and it's fine. And you need to change it for because I have I have created it for the Ubuntu. You can change it back for your RHL boxes also. So what you have to do, you have to change this one. Yum install unzip -y first. Second, you can other thing would be same. Just have to change here only. Yum install unzip -y. Simple. Change the version now. Change the Terraform version to the latest one. then that's fine. Okay, so you can use this script to quickly install the Terraform. Let me show you one example of it. So I already have this script here. I can show you ls-l, my home directory, and install. Yeah, I have it here. You can see this. If I open it, it is a simple script. So let me show you. So what I'm doing here is it will install on your machine. If it do not, or if it's already not installed on your machine, it will install Terraform on your machine. But then, I did not have updated it to check for the version also. If you want to update it to the higher version, it will not going to update it, because currently it is checking for the presence of the Terraform binary on your machine. If it do not find the binary, it will install it. If it find the binary, it will skip the complete step. So here what I'm doing, I'm skipping it. Terraform is most likely installed. So this is what it will going to do happen now also. If I run it, um, so Terraform is most likely installed. So but then if I will remove this binary from the location user bin local, from there I will if I remove the Terraform, it will install fresh, it will do the fresh installation of Terraform for me. Okay, I will go back to the repository here, and then this is the first thing. Second, what you need to do, you need to make your AWS connection. For that one, same thing, you need to configure your credentials. So if you have configured the credential properly, you can be able to run this command properly. AWS IAM get user. Yeah, so Ansible is installed here. I mean, sorry. So we have configured one credential for the Ansible user, so it's fine here. Now two things are done. Third thing, you need to write the Terraform script. For that one, I have created like uh, first. Let me check what is there in the first. So it's simple. It is just an instance that will create for us. So you can run this and you will see that if we can simply quickly run this one, and we can be able to have the instance for us. But I'm going to go inside the second one. Let me see what I have it here. So it is this instance.tf provider.tf I will show show you this one. So let me go to the first file first, instance.tf. What I have given here, so you can see here, this is a code actually. So we have written some code, and then we are giving instructions for the AWS to create the instance for us. Now you can see here resource. This is very important. In any of the .tf file, .terraform file, if you find this resource, it means that we are instructing AWS to create new resource. What should be the name of the resource? This is AWS underscore instance. This is the these are the pre-defined labels that you need to know about it. So AWS underscore instance means it will be a new instance. AWS EC2 instance. Then you can give this name. This is just a name only. You can give any name here. Instance type. Now here we are specifying the type. So whenever you launch any machine, what important things that you have to give: instance type, then you need to give the security group, and then you need to give the, and before that one you need to select the VPC. By default it will be a default VPC, and then since it's a default VPC, it will going to be a default subnet also. And then you need to give the security group, and then you need to give the keys so that you can be able to log on to that machine. And then it all good, you can be able to log on to that machine, and then you can be able to access that machine. Simple. That's what we are doing here. We instance type AMI. Here I'm giving the AMI so that the same AMI will be picked up, and then it will start start the machine with the same AMI. Subnet ID I'm giving here, security group ID I'm giving here, and then key name we can give, so that with the same key we can be able to log in also. And then you can see here in the tags I'm giving two tags. First with the name, this is the key, this is the value, this is the key, this is the value. And then provisioner, here what I'm saying is provisioner, this is a very good example, good functionality here. We are using provisioner local exec. So what is the meaning of provisioner is, so once your machine is up and running, what do we need to do on that one? So before logging onto that machine, if you want to run some automation on it, like if you want to install some packages, maybe you need to update the repositories through apt-get update, maybe you need to install some package on it, maybe like sudo yum install, unzip curl tree, ntpd, httpd maybe. So you can do all these, so you can do all these commands, give the same command here, it will run inside your machine. So what I'm saying here is, once this instance is up and running, give me the private IP, and it will not just give you, it will also save inside this text file. It will create this text file, and it will automatically, and it will save that same private IP inside this text file. And that same private IP will be shown in the output also. Output means, after the creation is done on your terminal, in the logs also you can be able to see the private IP. This is the instance. We have the provider also. In provider we are giving the region, and don't have to give the profile here. We are giving the region. Region means the same region that we want to create our instance in the same region. So this is since it is the var dot, so we are giving the we are creating this as a variable. We are giving the value of this variable in the variable file. This is very important. AWS, so provider, when in wherever it will see the compiler, Terraform compiler, it will see the provider, it will just download the plugin for that provider. So it could be currently it is AWS, it could be your Azure, it could be your GCP, vSphere, any. So seeing that same provider, it will download the plugin for it. Then we have vars. So you can see here what I've done is AWS region is the same variable. I have given the default as US West 2, type is string. Here in for the AMIs also I have given type as map means I can take any of the AMI according to my region. So if I am inside the US West 2, this AMI would be taken up. If I am inside the US West 1, this AMI would be taken up. If I'm inside the US East 1, this AMI would be taken up. So it's all depends on the region that you are in. So region would be taken up from here, and the AMI would be taken up from here against the same region. This is the functionality of the type map. So again, AMI is a variable, we are using it. So let me go in the third, same. So now what extra I have done in the third is, let me check the vars quickly. So this is the same one, and extra thing I have done here is, so guys, try to understand this one. This code, whatever you're seeing here, this is the Terraform code that we have written, right? So we can save this code in our Bitbucket, we can save it in our GitHub also. But one very important thing is, once this code is executed, it will generate some state, right? So let me do one thing, we'll go slow. Let me go back to the second, and you can see we have discussed all these three files. Now the next thing what I have to do is I have to run Terraform init. The first command I have to run is Terraform init. Now, what this Terraform init will do, it will see the provider. First of all, it will go through all these three files to see the syntax check. Once it will find good, it will go to the provider. In the provider, we have given provider as AWS, so it will just download the plugin for AWS, and then it will be also. Let us see. So you can see here. Um, Provider, yeah, sorry, this one. So provider dot aws version it downloaded 2.25, and Terraform has been successfully initialized. So it's all good. Initializing the backend, currently till now we did not have configured any backend. So that means that in the same folder it will create a state file for us. I'll show you. Now I will going to uh, yes, I'm going to just run it. What it will do, it will create an instance for me in the US West 2 region, and with the instance type t2.micro. The next command I'm going to run is terraform apply. So you can see here one to add. In the plan, it will show you one to add, zero to change, zero to destroy. So since I'm working for a long time with the Terraform, it's all very familiar to my eyes. But you can go through it. What all it will going to do for you. So you can go from above. It is going to create something for you. Then what it going to create? It will going to create the AWS instance, and with this AMI, and then we can go down. So subnet ID we have given, maybe it will fail here because I need to give the proper subnet ID per proper group. So I will say no now. I need
I
to
have a
change.
question.
Yeah, sure.
So currently you're accessing your own desktop, right? The Terraform,
Mm-hmm.
that is your own folder, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So how are you writing the command the, on the git bash like Terraform apply? How does it know that apply is a command? It is a Terraform command, right?
Yeah, it's a Terraform command, and I have written the Terraform code, right? So it will go whenever I will give the Terraform apply. Before that, when I configured the plugin for AWS, so now it will understand that now I have to connect to the AWS, and the connection details it already have. That means it is left with this one, this file. So it will go to this file. It will start creating the resource.
Okay.
It have the information about the resource creation. So AWS instance it will going to create. Now for this AWS EC2 instance, it have the details that what should be the instance type, what should be the AMI, what should be the subnet ID where it will create, inside which it will create the instance along with the security group, and then it have all other details about the tag wallet.
Okay, okay. So we do not need the AWS. We can access it using this instead of AWS, right?
No, I think so definitely we need to have the AWS credential information. So since I told you
Yeah, yeah.
like,
But like launch instance that we do not need to do that.
yeah, so this Terraform will launch the instance.
Okay, right, right. Got it.
Yes. So now what I'm going to do is to update the subnet ID and the security group. Let us
I have
go
a
to our,
question as well.
okay.
So, like when we go on AWS console, like we have to log in, we have to give our credentials to log in AWS, and then we launch the instance. So,
Yes.
in the Terraform shell script you have written, you didn't mention about the login credentials, and neither you used the user we created in AWS, that Ansible user we created. You didn't use that. So,
Where I
how?
have not,
So see, now you are giving the password and your account ID to
hmm,
get inside the AWS,
right,
right? So you gave your own credentials. So
right.
that credentials we didn't use in the Terraform shell script.
No, we don't have
So
to use it here because so see this way. Don't be confused. We don't have to use it here because we already have configured our AWS credentials on our machine here, right? AWS IAM get user. When I give this command,
Hmm.
it is connecting to my AWS with this user, Ansible user, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this
It's
is
already
the
connected.
continuation of the last class, right?
Can you say again?
Ansible with this is the continuation of the last class, like where you made an instance called Ansible.
I think that time we have created this Ansible user, right?
Yeah. Okay, okay. No,
So
yeah,
it's a,
I got confused to like, are you making a new instance without logging into the AWS or like what are you doing? So now it's clear.
No,
okay.
but I still didn't. Sorry, go ahead.
So it is irrespective of the username here. I can create the username with the DevOps, with the Terraform. So I can create a new user there, right? In my IAM, I can create a new user with the name Terraform. I can assign it with the proper group, and then I can configure the same Terraform user here. So after that one, whenever I will give the command AWS IAM get user, it will start showing here Terraform. So it is irrespective of which user is here. The Terraform, you need to just check that whether you are connecting to your AWS with the user or not. So now I'm connecting to my AWS. That means I'm good. So now I have to just run my Terraform scripts. Before that, I need to create my TF files, and then I need to run them only. Whenever I will run my Terraform scripts, it will going to run it against this Ansible user against my account only, right?
Got it. Thank you.
Sure. So now I let me show you this one. So I'm going here because I need to check, I need to take the proper security group information and the subnet ID. So let me go directly to the VPC. So here is the subnet. I can take any one of the subnet here. So let me take this subnet ID. Let me go inside this .tf file, instance.tf, insert mode, subnet ID. Okay, security group ID also. Let me go inside the security groups here. Default is this one, security group ID. Awesome. So I've given the security group also here proper, and subnet is also here. Okay, Terraform apply. Yeah, want to add. Now I will say yes. So if I go in some time you will see here. Let me go to the instance.
So one thing, I saw that
Mhm.
you have made some Terraform folder like 1, 2, 3, like. But
Right.
when you initiate the command, which one it take actually automatically? 1, 2, or 3?
No, it will definitely take the code from the second one.
Oh,
This
because
is
you
what
are
we have.
inside this folder, right?
Yeah, I'm inside the second one, and inside the second, whatever the script would be here, it will run according to the that
Oh,
script
okay,
only.
okay. Okay, got it. Got it.
So you
I
can see
thought,
that it, yeah, it have created the the instance, and you can see it also if I just refresh it.
I think you are in your employer's account.
No, I'm in my account only. Oh, sorry. Sure. Yeah, you can see here, like the new instance is up and running now, right? It is the same instance. This is my account only. It is not my employer. I just sometime back when you was talking to me, I logged in here in this account. But I have set it up the tags. The same tag have been copied here in my account on also. So you can see that new instance is up and running. You can see the private IP of it. Private IP is 172.13.146. Same here, and it have shown in the output also. And you can see one thing here. It created the terraform.state file, tf state file, and then it also created the inventory.txt. So this is what we have gone through. So and inside the inventory, it had copied the private IP. Simple, this one. So, and it had taken the same AMI which we have specified in the was.tf, same AMI ID, and again it had taken up the, you can see here, this is the AMI, and default it had taken default security group, and it will be up and running in some time. So this is a very simple way of creating your in resources in the AWS. Now it is, we just created the instance. We can also go ahead to create I'll show you the creation of VPC also. We can go ahead to create our VPC also, and then we can go ahead to create our any resource on AWS through the Terraform. Terraform supports almost all the resources. And the best thing, we have the best thing about the Terraform is you created this resource and you have the power of destroying it also. You can be able to quickly destroy this resource, this aid in instance. Now this is up and running, and again, see it carefully. We have the terraform.tf state. In the next next execution, I will show you how you can save this tf state. It is very important from the interview perspective, how you can save your state file in s3 bucket, because this state file is important. You Wherever you will run this execution, if you copy this tf state file and if you run the terraform init, it will immediately came to know about your current state of your infrastructure, and then you can update your state, you can delete, you can do whatever you want if you have the state file. So it is always better to save the state file somewhere, like we used to do. We used to save our code in our repositories. Similarly, we need to save our state file in some. So s3 is one mechanism where you can save it. There are other mechanisms also.
so one thing where you mentioned the operating system on that.
Operating system, no, it is according to the AMI. You know the concept of AMIs, right?
Yes.
So, like last time, we have created one AMI. It was just we launched the instance. We launched our RHEL instance, and then we have installed the HTTPD in it. We have created the AMI out of it. So wherever I will use that AMI, it will obviously always create the RHEL, start the RHEL instance only.
Okay, okay, got
Similarly,
it.
AMI that I've taken is built on the RHEL operating system only. You can see that, here, if you can be able to see my screen, this is the AMI that I have used, and you can see that it is the RHL 7.6 instance. Right, Pelavi?
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Thanks.
Yeah, great. So now, very important thing, I need to destroy it also. So you can see here 0 to add, 0 to change, but 1 to destroy. Let me give only yes would be taken here. Yes. So let us see what is happening here. It already terminated. So my instance is terminated. So now we are operating everything through our terminal, through the infrastructure as a code methodology. Awesome. Now let me go to the fourth. Let's see what's here. We have the state files, data source, backend, vars. Let me check the vars. Okay. Then let me see what's there in this. Oh. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one more thing here. Resource public key. Sixth, CD, seventh. So we have key here. We have instance. Okay. So I'm going to add this line. I'm going to add this line in. I'll show you in a moment. Third instance. Insert mode and here. So I'm going to use the key here so that once my machine is up and running, I can be able to log onto that machine also. So it's okay. So I'll copy this key.tf in third here. Okay, and anything in the was copy. And okay, all good. Let me go back to the third. So now guys, what I'm going to show you, a very important thing is backend also. See it very carefully. And I'm going to delete this rm. Yes, I created the readme also. here. So in this one, we are going to see how we can be able to configure the backend, and then it means that storing the Terraform remote state in AWS S3 as backend. Using the remote store for the Terraform state will ensure that you always have the latest version of the state. Awesome. First thing you need to do is to go to the AWS S3 and create a new bucket. So we are going to see how we can create the S3 bucket also. So in S3, I'll create a new bucket, give any name and region in which you want to create it, then create a new file named backend.tf. I'm going to go inside the S3 now. S3 is here. Okay. So I'm going to create one new create bucket. We can give tf state. So we need to give some unique name here, otherwise it will not take up. So maybe the unique name could be the today's date. So it will be 0 to 11:20. Okay, 0 to 11:20. That's fine. And don't give anything else here, guys, because that may attract some charge. Otherwise, versioning, don't give versioning, nothing. You have to give it here. Name you can give tf state file. Next create bucket. So bucket has been created. This is the name of the bucket. Okay, I can take it from here. Copy the bucket name and then go here. So in the same folder you will see the backend.tf. Let's see what's in there. In the backend.tf, what we are saying is, we are saying that Terraform backend would be S3. We are going to use the S3 as a backend. So other backends could be your like the HashiCorp provides the backends functionality, so you can configure the HashiCorp backend also, and then there are other options also. So you can use that backend. So here I'm saying the bucket name I have to give it here, the bucket that I've created here. And now this key would be like, whatever the name I will give here, it will create the state file with the same name. So tfstate.tf file, it will be created. So let us see now, after giving all the details here. So we have the detail in the instance. Like again, let us see. Same subnet and subnet id and vp security group id I have to give proper. So I will copy it from the second one, this one, subnet id and vp security group id. Insert here. That's fine. So dd. Okay, and then I have the tags. Guys, see it very carefully here. I have given the name as tf managed machine. I can give any other name also. tf managed machine 01. It will be created with the same name. Dev, here I can give qat. This is the key which I'm going to use. So AWS key pair my key pair dot key name. So it means that, it will going to be the part of the my key pair resource, and the resource name is key name. I'll show you. So I'll go inside the key. Like I said, that it is the part of the key resource, key pair resource, and the name is the my key pair. And I have given here the public key, which is I have created the variable for that one, path to public key. So it is in the var file, where vars file, path to public key is my public key here. So I'm copying the private key. I'm using the public key to log on to that machine. If I go inside vars, so this is path to public key. So I'm copying the public key, then I will use my private key to log on. So it is the same .ssh idrsa.pub, simple. So in this way I'm copying my public key, then I will use my private key to log in. So it's all good here, guys. So now I'm going to run the command terraform init. Now it will do one thing extra for us. It will configure the S3 backend for us first, then it will move forward. So let us see. It now you can see initializing the backend, because it reads the file backend.tf. There it will find the backend as S3. So you can see successfully configured the backend S3, because we have given the proper information. We created the bucket, we given the proper bucket name, and then uh, it have done like 2.26 the version that downloaded. So what does it mean actually, guys? When it run this thing, what it actually do? So if you run the command ls-la a to see all the hidden folders, here you can see the .terraform. So this is the concept of whenever you run terraform in it will create .terraform, and inside it will copy all the files, all the plugins that it will run it through, and it will download on your machine. Okay, I'm going to run now terraform apply. What happened? So it should not take that much of time. What it is doing? Okay, so let's -l. Okay. This is weird. Why it is not running? Should not take that much of time. Control C. Okay, just measuring down. 10 runs. So why? Provider a TF. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. I need to remove this. Let me remove it. Okay, now it will run. So Terraform. Let me do one thing. rm-rf dot terraform ls-la. That's fine. Terraform init. So it is initializing the backend now. Yes. Successfully configured the backend. So you can see that whenever you do the fresh Terraform init, it will show you the message checking for available provider plugins. So it is checking the provider. It find the AWS. So now it started downloading the plugin for AWS 2.4. Awesome. Now I can run Terraform. Apply. So you can see here, guys, 2 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. So one, it will create the key pair for us. Second, it will create the instance for us. You can see here, it will create AWS instance, and then it will create the key pair for us, and it will use the same key pair within the AWS instance. So you can see key name is my key pair. Okay, that's all good. Yes. So you can see here, guys, it will copy my public key, and you can see that this is the public key. It will copy my public key to the instance, and then I can use my private key to log on to this instance. And if you go here in the instance EC2, one instance is coming up. You can see the tag name. I have given it 01. Now I'll show you one more difference here. Once this ran successfully, you will see that there would not be any terraform.tf state file in the current folder, because now since we have configured our S3 bucket, so the same file would be created in the uh, in the bucket that we have created. So in the meantime, it will come up, guys. Any question on this till now? So guys, I was asking, any question till now, guys? Anyone have any confusion about what's Terraform? Why were we using it?
No.
Okay, great. So instance is created now, and if I click on it, you can see all the details, the same as we have given, same AMI. VPC is this one, subnet is the same one which you have given, and my key pair. Yeah, so here the key pair name is my key pair, and yeah, so now it is created. This is the IP,
So
private
why
IP.
the S3? You told me that S3 also created her.
Yes, so S3 is basically like, you know about the Google Drive, right?
Yes.
Google Drive is a place where we can save all our like I used to save my sessions, and then I will give the access to I'll share the access with you guys. Then what you can do is you can download the recordings. You can upload it anywhere on on your Google Drive. So basically, it is one place where we can save all our documents, right? And then at the same time we can update them also, and then we can create the versions also, like, right? So we can create next version of the same file. Similarly, we have the S3 bucket where we can save our documents. We can create the bucket means repository, maybe, or directory, you can say. Create the directory. So if I can show you here, let us go to the S3. So you will find it there. We created one bucket there, and then inside it, it have created the state file. So this one we had just have created some time back, and it have created Terraform folder, and then tf state, and it has saved the state of the infrastructure in this file. So tf state is the file where it have saved the state of our infrastructure. So in this way, Terraform is just a kind of a drive where you can save your documents, you can save your artifacts also, like we can save our artifacts. So instead of uploading it to the third party repository like Nexus, we can save our war file. Like we have created the game of life.war file, we can save our war file here, and then when it comes to deployment on some machine, we can just pull the same war file from here, download from here, and then deploy it to the target machine. So in this way, it is just a kind of kind of drive where you can create your directories, you can save your files, you can save your binaries or artifacts, anything. So did you get the idea of S3 now, Palavi?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, good. So now we can go back to our EC2 instance here, and it's 2 by 2 checks. This is the same machine. Now let me do one thing. Let me just quickly try to log on to this machine, and now see uh, carefully, guys. I'm going to log into this machine using my private key, ssh-i IDS. This is my private key, so it's only EC2 user. Let us check here also. Connect. It is the EC2 user. Okay, and then same. Awesome.
So why you took the private IP, private key?
Um, this is one way you can do it. You can take your PEM file also. That's not a problem.
No, we always take the public key, right? But why you take?
No, no. Okay, that's okay. So we cannot share our private key, right?
Yes.
You know the mechanism of private and the public key. So if you want to log on to any machine, so there are two ways. Either you need to have the password credentials for to log on to that machine, or you already have copied your public key there, and then you can use your private key to log on to that machine. So it's a private and public key pair that you can use for passwordless authentication.
I understand, but I thought that the public key is for the public IP and private key for the private IP.
No, 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 nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
Don't take this way. So it's related to the machine. So you create your SSH keygen program. Using this program, you can create your key pair. Once you create your key pair, always remember that irrespective of public IP or private IP, irrespective of anything, if you want to make any machine passwordless authentication, copy your public key to that machine and use your private key. So it can happen on your machine. I will share my public key, so you can copy the same public key. You can take it. Okay, I will share my public key with you. You copy your public key, my public key, in your authorized keys folder, and then I can use my private key to log on to your machine. Simple. So did you get this idea?
Yes, yes, I got it now.
Yeah, so you always remember this way. Don't be confused with it. Okay, so we are inside the same machine, and then now I can do whatever I want here. So I can see the version of it. Red Hat release. It's the Red Hat 7.6. Awesome. I will exit from here, and then we are good here. And you can see, very importantly, you can see that there is no state file created here, but there was a state file in the previous demo that we have. You can see here there was a state file here, but there is no state file in here because now we have configured the backend. That's why. Now I have to destroy also the same terraform destroy. So it destroyed the key pair. Now it started destroying the instance also, so we can. Let me refresh it again. Yes, oh sorry, I have to give yes, yes. So yeah. And now you can see here it started destroying it. Yeah, it's terminated already. So this way, guys, you can be able to manage everything here. So till now, any question, guys? I will take a pause here, and I will continue tomorrow on this, and tomorrow we'll see move forward to create our VPC. We will create VPC, and then in the same run we will create the instance in the same VPC, and then we will see that how we can be able to log on to that instance which is being created inside the new VPC. First thing. Second, I'll also show you how you can be able to create one database using the RDS managed service of the AWS. And then once you create the database, how you can be able to log onto that database. So for that one, I will create one instance, and then I will install one client, SQL client, SQL client on that, and then I will log on to that machine to the database. So this is all we're going to cover tomorrow. For today, I think it's fine. You just practice it, and if you have any question for now, please ask. Otherwise, I will. This is all for today. Okay, so guys, this is all for today. Let's meet tomorrow, and thank you so much for joining session today. And if you have any question, please just email me. That would be great. And guys, I saw you that you are creating some WhatsApp group here. Please make sure, because here we do not encourage creation of any group, but you already shared some numbers here. So please ensure that it should not be it should not came into the contact of anyone from the Digitech, because we do not uh, you know follow this thing. That's why I'm telling you. So in the previous sessions also, I tried to talk to them, can we have a kind of group, so they denied me. Same thing I told to the students also. So it's all good for now, guys. And thank you so much for joining session today. And we will meet tomorrow at the same time. And till then, thanks. Keep practicing. You are all doing a very good job, guys. Update your repos if you have not done till now. I will go through the work and I will give my feedback. Thank you for today, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Sure. Thanks.
Thank you.